Hey guys, LadyLibertyStacker coming back at ya with my complete backdate Libertad set from years 1982 through 1999, now complete. Now I may pick up a coin here or there if I find a really nice specimen along the way, but essentially it's complete. The question becomes, do I grade some of this or just do I leave it raw? My opinion is I think I'm just going to leave it raw, get a coin album for it that will handle capsules. That way I can keep the coins protected, but I can display them and store them at the same time. So anyway, let's get into it, and I'll go ahead and show you the whole collection. The last coin that I had on order came in today, and I'll make a notation about that when I get to that coin. So here we go. The first one is a 1982 Onza. These are all 1 ounce silver Onzas. And from 82 through 89, there is the writing on the side. And it says Independencia y Libertad. And I just absolutely love that. I'll show you a closer, a close-up of what that looks like when I get to the 88. But anyway, that's the 82 and 83. I got this from eBay, Charm City Stacker. That's actually how I got to know him. We started a conversation after I purchased this coin, so he had me on my way. And then we have a 1984 BU Libertad. Now, most of these have bag marks, but they're in phenomenal condition. The 84, I got at a premium off of eBay, and it was up there. I don't recall now what it ran, maybe 60s, somewhere in there. At the time, it was the best price one I could see. And I'm sure with patience, you can get a lot of these less. Now, the 82 along with the 85s and 86s I got from my coin shop last year. I picked these up for 24 bucks. At the time, I didn't know if that was a good price or not, but now, looking back to a year ago, they're a very good price. I mean, to get one for that in decent shape. He had two 1985s. And again, it has the writing along the edges. And there it is. And then we have 1986, which I also got from the coin shop. It has the lettering on the side. And this is all right side up, Independencia y Libertad. Beautiful coin. And then we have 1987, which seemed to come at a premium. I pay a little bit more for this one. But it's a fine specimen. Again, the letters around the edges, it always says the same thing, Independencia y Libertad. Now, I bought these 88s. This one here came from Provident, which I showed in my last video. And Not So New wanted to know if I had the Type 1 and Type 2. He said one of them had the lettering facing up with the angel side up, and the other one with the lettering around the edges facing down with the angel side up. So here we are. The angel side up, and this is the one from Provident. And if you look here, it's hard to tell in the light, but the lettering is all upside down. So I'm not sure. It says Libertad. See the TAD there? This is all upside down with the angel side up. And if you flip it to the other side with the coat of arms, it's right side up. Independencia y Libertad. So there you go, Not So New. I didn't know the answer to your question, but I confirmed it when this one came in today from Barcelona, Spain. This one is angel side up. Trying to get a good focus on the camera there. There we are. And you can see that the lettering, well, I did have it in focus. There we go. Libertad, or Independencia y Libertad. I just love that writing along the sides. That's just really great. And there's a little, I didn't notice this before, there's a little chip off the edge there of that coin. but it's really no big deal. But just to make doubly sure, we are going to weigh it. Here's the scale. And this one I got from Barcelona, Spain is 31.2 grams, which is good. Checks out. And it is 1.003 troy ounces. So there you go. There we have it. So anyway, I've got both types, type 1 and type 2. And go ahead and get the zoom back out so you can see everything. So that's the 1989s, and I have to get an extra capsule for the extra 89. And then I have a 1989 here, again in fine shape, with the lettering around the edges. And then in 1990, it changes to a reeded edge. Can't see it there. But it does change to a reeded edge in 1990. They gradually changed the design over the years. Now this one is a 1990 BU, and this is a 1990 circulated on the left. And for those of you that didn't know, in Mexico, the Libertad 1 Onza coins are actually floating currency. They change with the currency of Mexico on a daily basis, so they are viewed as currency there, and you can get them at any bank. I wish I lived in Mexico. I could get a bunch of these, and you pretty much, I think, buy them like you pay the same price, and you can get a bunch of them various years. Anyway, this is 1990. This is the type 2, a key date, and there it is. And again, it's a reeded edge. They changed that in 1990. And then this one here is, I think it claimed it, I don't know if it claimed it was uncirculated or circulated. It might have been circulated, but it's in good shape. A few bag marks, but this one's better, the type 2. So there we have it. And then we have 1992. Got this one for, the mintage was higher that year. I think I picked it up for $30 and some change. Then you've got the 1993, which was a gift from Charm City Stacker. And I always remember that. I bought the 83 from him, and he gave me the 93. This is a very nice one. It appears to be in BU. It's got the same type of design that the 1991 Type 2 did when they changed the design. 1992 pretty much has the same type, so they changed the design again subtly from the 91 Type 2 in 92 and 93. 94, again, you see the different size fonts in the lettering. 94 and 95 are low mintage years, I believe either 400 or 500,000, which makes them a little bit more pricey when you go to get them. I got really good deals on these. I paid in the 30s for all of them. Got 3 1994 and 2 1995s. And again, this one here has the different size fonts, just like the 1991 Type 2 when they ever so slightly changed the design. They didn't have any major drastic overhauls. I know we've been talking about that in recent blogs and comments on Google and so forth. We were kind of wondering how they're going to change the design. I think they just might change it. Now here in 1996, they had another design change. The back is still the same with the coat of arms, singular coat of arms, with the Estados Unidos Mexicanos. Come on, camera. Focus in here. There we go. And then you have the modern day obverse. I believe this is the obverse. That's what AtMex says, but it could be the reverse. I don't know. I'll just say the Wing Liberty side to keep things simple. So they changed it to that's the modern day design where she's out to the side there. And then, of course, I have another 1996. This is the better one of the two. It's got fewer bag marks on it. And you don't sometimes know until you get them in hand. Again, it's got the same backside. And then here's my 1997 from Goldbug in Italy. This one is beautiful. Gem BU, I would call it. Beautiful. And then from an eBay seller, I got the 1998. This is another fine specimen. Got a really good deal on this one. This was an auction. A little bit of toning there, but sometimes they have this weird toning just in weird places. But what are you going to do? It's in great shape. Excellent shape. And then I have a couple of 1999s. This one is in BU condition. Again, very few bag marks. Most of these had a lot of bag marks. Not until you got into the 2000s did they start selling these primarily in tubes or sealed rolls, sealed tubes, whatever. So the bag marks were not, you shouldn't have them now on your coinage. But this one has a number of them you can see there. And that's the first one I picked up. And, you know, he didn't misrepresent the coin, so I didn't feel right to return it. But I thought, what the heck. I didn't pay that much for it, you know, considering these are lower mintage years. So you have, you know, your 1996, which is, I believe, 300,000. Then 1997 was 100,000. Then 1998 was the lowest at 67,000. Then you had your 1999 at 95,000. So it's the second lowest. The only one that would have lower mintage than the 98 is a Type 2 1991 with mintage of around 50,800 or 50,088, something like that. They did a design change in the middle of the year, and then that's when they introduced the fractional, so that's why the anomaly with that year. But anyway, that's the whole collection, guys, and it's getting long enough, but I wanted to kind of give you the ins and outs of each coin there. And I did use a slide, tested the new Libertad that I got in today, and the seller also gave me a 50-cent piece, and I didn't know if it was real or not. Well, I guess it has a little bit of silver in it because it didn't fly down the slide. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Please remember to hit the like button below, comment, and make it a great day.